Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys.
Hey guys, Man1954 here. That's a weird name for me to say, I guess because I keep saying it every year. It's a weird name to say just because I keep saying it's a weird name to say. Oh man, what a year. What's up guys? Welcome back to 7 years later. I can't believe how much time has passed. Also, I got the get up going, just the things that Kyle got me. Also, I think it's funny because I just realized today, this is a shirt that I wear once a year when I record these videos. I don't ever put this shirt on other than this. It just happens to be the fateful shirt that I was wearing that day that I recorded the original video, Man1954, on September 12th, 2014. I can't believe how long ago that was. So it's funny that this shirt, it all came just because it's the shirt that I wore to school that day. But I got the look together, put together Kyle's look, the stuff that he got me specifically for these videos. So we got the classic Pug Power bracelet, we got my Spidey watch of Spidey awesomeness, my hair, the Queen of YouTube necklace. Check this out, the new edition. You guys are about to, like, your minds are gonna get blown. Watch this. Right. Okay, check this out. I think you're kind of actually scared at how impressive I am right now. And then of course, we have Mr. Pellmankin. Mr. Pellmankin, he's doing well, he's doing swell. He lives right here next to me. He sits and gives moral support when I make videos, and he's doing really good. I've been thinking a lot lately about just like how hard it is to remember the past. Maybe it's just because I have a really bad memory, but it's really hard for me to remember, for instance, being 10 years old. It was an age that I always wanted to be when I was littler, just because Ben 10 was 10 years old. So 10 years old was this big milestone, and I just always wanted to be 10 years old. And now, all these years later, I can hardly remember being 10 years old. I couldn't even tell you like what school year I was in when I was 10 years old. I'd have to actually think about that. Whereas once I started my channel, everything is, for the most part, so well documented, and it's not that big of a difference. Let's say from like 10 to 14 years old is not that big of a difference, but it makes a huge difference when I'm kind of recording my life in a way. I'm recording very specific things like me talking about Godzilla, but I'm still recording these moments of my life. And so it helps me like catalog my own life. And it's hard for me to remember before YouTube. YouTube is like not the start of my memories, obviously. That'd be very bad. But YouTube is like the start of me having very clearly defined and categorized and organized memories. Everything really sorts itself out from me starting my YouTube channel on. Like I can remember some like very specific details about when I recorded that first video and about that time period, things that happened in like the next 2 weeks that I could never recall that kind of specific information if I didn't have these physical tethers. I guess they're not physical, but these digital tethers to the past where I can look at this and be like, okay, I do remember. I was watching Godzilla Raids again that week. I remember when I was watching Mothra vs. Godzilla 2 weeks later, this happened. I have all these memories associated with things, and in a way they're connected to the channel. So it's kind of really cool to think about that way. Also, I watched my video last year, and I'll watch this video next year probably. I'll do the same thing he did for you next year, me. By the way, hello. We are in Mothra vs. Godzilla School Week. I mean, technically it's Sunday right now, so it'll be tomorrow that Mothra vs. Godzilla School Week starts. I don't understand how I'm 2 weeks further ahead than I was back in the day. Why did school start so much later for me when I was younger? Why does college start so early? Why does college suck? Why is it so bad? I swear, if I am in like 3 years or something nostalgic about college and like, oh man, I remember the good old days like I am for high school, that would be horrible. Man, if you future D-Man are looking back at college fondly, you need to do something different with your life. So basically, yeah, I'm still upset about college like I was last year. Go figure. Pretty brutal. This has been a very interesting year. I've got the analytics pulled up. I'll run through them really quickly. I uploaded 112 times this year. That's not a lot of times. 112 is my least amount of uploads for quite a long time. I got 3.5 million views on the channel. I still think that's pretty dang good. That's an impressive number. And then 207.8 thousand hours of watch time, which is nuts. That's a huge number to think about what that actually means. That many hours worth of people watching my videos is crazy. And I gained 8,000 subscribers. That's the least amount of subs I've gained since my second year of doing YouTube. I have not gained that little in a long time. That's for a lot of reasons, and I'll talk a little bit about that through this video, but it makes sense that I would gain that little. Currently, at the time of me recording, I have 82,411 subscribers. Huge thank you to you guys. I really appreciate everything you guys do for me. I appreciate all the support, and you guys mean the world to me. This year, like I said, it has been interesting because on the one hand, I don't want to say like the channel's dying. It's not dead or anything, but it's just in a really rough state. It's in a rough state compared to where I would like it to be, but there's a lot of reasons for why it's in that state, and I'm not unhappy about things. Yes, it would be nicer if my videos were doing really well and if I was able to upload a lot more. I want to upload more. I really want to upload more. But I actually think I produced a lot of really fun content this year. Maybe it's not the content that everybody wanted. Maybe it's not the content that everybody was expecting. I didn't do as many news videos this year. I'm way more refreshed on YouTube this year than I have been in a long time though. I really liked changing things up. I'm not the biggest fan of doing news videos. That's not to say that I won't do them. I will still do them and I plan on doing more. So don't worry, they're not going anywhere. I will do news. At some point I will resume. I know it's been a while. I'm intentionally giving myself a rest from it, but I will return to news and I will do all sorts of news videos. So don't worry. Once things start to happen, I'll start to do news again. I actually really like the kind of videos that I uploaded. Following the 6 years later, I uploaded Snow Godzilla Explained, one of my most popular videos that I've uploaded in years and years. And that video was just a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun making those Shinkelion videos. They were just something different. It was something that I haven't really done before. Watched a movie that I couldn't understand, review it, and then break down the Godzilla aspect of it. It was a lot of fun. And I got to touch on power scaling, which was kind of fun. Of course, I have done other stuff, like I've done a bunch of news videos like people wanted. That was for Godzilla vs. Kong and Singular Point. That was fun. Singular Point in particular was really refreshing just because GVK, we had been doing those videos for so long and there wasn't many big updates until all at once everything came out. I really liked doing the Fly Piano videos. I really liked that. My 66 Years of Godzilla video, that's one of my favorite videos I've ever made. I consider that to be the best montage video I've made or best edit video I've made. I think that one's really stellar. I don't think I'm gonna do another thing kind of like that this year. I'll do something much more smaller scale this year, but I'm really happy with the one I did last time. I've done a lot of piano covers that I've wanted to do for a long time and I just haven't gotten to. I did some custom themes this year, something I haven't really done a lot of in a while. And then I did some different types of videos, like my Crash Course Godzilla video. That's one that I really liked. And I got to do a collab with the Dead Meat podcast. That was really exciting. My Evangelion video essay, it didn't blow up or anything. It's not very popular, but I really liked doing that. I liked breaking that stuff down and I liked talking about Evangelion in a bit more of an intellectual light. Of course, I had a lot of fun during the Godzilla vs. Kong build-up. I didn't really get to participate in it the way I normally do, just because it was so short compared to normal, and because I've just been so busy with school. I got to do some fun collabs. ETN and I did a big live stream collab. That was a lot of fun. Alan Maxon and I did an interview. That was great. I did my 88 Years of Kong video. That one's really fun. I really like that video. That was a lot of fun, and it made me want to go back and rewatch all the Kong movies, which I did with my brother, who doesn't like King Kong. That video made him want to watch those movies, so I consider that a major success. Pacific Rim the Black came out this year. That was really cool. A lot of people really didn't care about that. Very few people cared about that show, but it was still cool to watch. I mean, that's the thing. As a fan, this year was really great for me as a fan because we got a lot of great stuff. We got Pacific Rim the Black, Godzilla vs. Kong, Godzilla Singular Point. There was a lot of fun stuff to enjoy as a fan. As a YouTuber, I really kind of haven't lived up to what I've wanted to do for a lot of reasons. The biggest of those reasons is just because of the time commitment school takes. It's just way different than I'm used to. I'm really having to put a lot of time into schoolwork, and it's just really draining and takes up all of my time. I'm hoping things change. I'm trying to have things change, but I've already lost the next 2 months just to other filming projects at school, so I'm gonna be busy. It blows. It really does, because I would rather be here. I would rather be here with you guys. The other thing is that this summer, it's not burnout. That's not the reason I was gone. A lot of people think I was burnt out or like that I just didn't care anymore. That's not true. I've been trying my hardest, but the problem is I've got some sort of weird, like, I'll call it like a sickness that I'll probably see a doctor about sooner rather than later, where I've just got like this really bad pressure buildup specifically in my right ear, where like my inner ear is thrown off, and it makes it so that even right now sitting here, I get queasy looking at screens, and I just am like queasy when I'm not kind of outdoors moving. I don't know what it is. I get motion sick very easy. I get very easily motion sick, and it sucks. I don't like it. It makes it really hard to do videos because I'm, looking at a screen and editing, and it's just like something about it, especially even talking about it, like draws my attention to the fact that I'm still feeling it right now. So it's like making me really kind of sick right now speaking about it. There's some like weird thing where just like I'm just like having really bad motion sickness lately, and because some pressure build up in my right ear is like really messing with me. And it has been for the past couple months, pretty much since I got back from Matsuri. It's been like this. But yeah, we got Godzilla Singular Point. That was really great. That was such a fantastic show. Godzilla vs. Kong, I really loved. And I tried to do videos for Godzilla vs. Kong. I tried to do different types of videos than I've done before, like my Ape vs. Monster review. That's a really fun one. I really like that. And the intro I filmed for that, The Return of D-Man, that's like one of my favorite things that I've done on the channel to date. I had so much fun doing that video. It's kind of like a short film, so it's like I got to do different stuff that I've never done before. My Godzilla vs. Kong is a remake of Godzilla's Revenge. That's one of my favorite videos that I made this year. That's a lot of fun. The Importance of Gia video, that video is one that it hasn't really blown up or anything. It's not gotten very huge, but the impact of that video I think is very profound in a way. That video means a lot to me, and it meant a lot to me when I made it just because it was coming from a place of frustration with the way the world kind of treats this genre and the way that my classmates were treating this genre, and I'm really happy with that video. And I also just think it's something that I didn't see a lot of people talking about. I didn't see a lot of people talking about what Kaylee did in that film and why it was so important that she was in the movie, and so it brought light to what she did, which I think is really cool. Kaylee's whole family saw that video. They thanked me for that, so that's like all I could have asked for. I didn't set out to make that video as something that they would see. I set out to make that video because I thought it was something that should be made, and the fact that her and her whole family saw that, I don't know what to say. Those synth covers that I made for Godzilla vs. Kong, I think those are awesome. I'm really happy with those. I had a lot of fun doing the Godzilla vs. Kong piano covers as well. The Godzilla Store special news bulletin that I made, that's also a very different type of video, a different type of editing, and I really enjoyed that. And then for Anime Matsuri, I know I've only released one of those vlogs so far, but it was a different experience as well. It was a totally different type of video that I made. I haven't vlogged like that before, where it's actually vlogging in the moment. I've not done that before, and we filmed that Kong intro for it that I think turned out really great. Also, I got to do something a little more me, and that was the Shin Godzilla 5 years later. It's a video that I've wanted to make for a few years now, just going back through that trailer, talking about my experiences with it, kind of like what I'm doing right now. I don't know, I really liked that. This video is a lot longer than these normally are, these yearly recaps normally are, just because we are in an interesting place where I'm not posting as much, I'm not able to post as much. I'm in a place where I'm like kind of sick working on videos physically, not emotionally or mentally. I really would like to be making videos all the time. And so I feel like things are kind of in a bit of a changing point at the moment, where I'm not changing how I'm doing things forever. I'm still gonna make news videos and all that stuff. I'm just making more of the type of content that I want to make for me. And I'm really enjoying doing that. I'm enjoying doing different types of stuff and making videos that I normally wouldn't make. So I know, yeah, this year wasn't the best. I've missed some major things. I missed a lot of the build up for Godzilla vs. Kong. When the movie came out, I had to go on hiatus, so I missed the entirety of all the hype for the movie. I still have not had time to post my review. I know, it exists! I've recorded it, I just can't edit it. I'm working on it, it's being partially edited, I just haven't been able to finish it. So I know people are upset, I know people want more, and I'm sorry. I'm working on it, I'm doing my absolute best. Things are gonna be rough again, because this semester is gonna be rough. I know that. I'm at least prepared for that this time. And I said it in the last video, but I didn't mean it, where I said, I'm gonna prioritize my channel over school. And then I couldn't do that, obviously, because the responsibility of directing a film, even just for school, it's something that if I were to have prioritized YouTube over that, I would have let my whole team down and myself down. So I couldn't do it. At least this time I know going in that I'm gonna prioritize my film for school. But other than that, I have already been doing my best to prioritize the channel. I've got videos coming out for you guys. I've actually been working on a lot of videos behind the scenes. They're not all being released for a while. Some of them are going to be Patreon exclusive for a long time. Also, I have a Patreon. Check it out down below. I would really appreciate that. We've got a Discord community you could join, and you get early access to content. I'm working on a pretty big series. It's going to be 54 videos in total, and I'm very excited about that. I'm not going to really say much about it publicly because I'm not ready to yet, but I'm very excited for that. I am still working on the same project I was talking about last time. It's taken much longer than I wanted because I've been so busy with school, where it was going to be a Godzilla vs. Kong hype buildup, but now it's evolved into a much better thing than it was going to be. It was originally going to be a lot different than it has turned into. It's gone under a much bigger evolution, and these videos, I've gotten a few done, but they're not going to be released for a long time, and I'm very happy with them. I think that they're going to be really great videos that you guys are all going to love whenever they come out way down the line. So I am working on things. I'm working on tons of things behind the scenes. I got a new video that's already done. It's ready to go. The patrons have seen it for quite a while now. It'll be going up this week. So I've got stuff for you guys, okay? I know I'm not doing the kind of like constant content that I used to, but in my opinion, the content I'm making now is better than it has been in a long time, and it's just, I feel more refreshed than I have in a long time because I'm doing the kind of stuff I want to do. Also, the speedrun news videos that I did for Godzilla vs. Kong, speedrunning, I actually really didn't mind that. As much as I don't like doing news videos, when I was speedrunning it and just like, all right, this is boom, this is the stuff, that was actually really nice. So that might be the new format for a lot of news whenever it's not something really juicy to bite into. I don't know. I've got a lot of stuff in the works, a lot of plans, a lot of fun, more creative type content that I'm working on, and I'm really happy with it. I hope you guys are too. I hope the ones of you who have stuck around and watched all these videos, you've been able to experience kind of a bit more of a refreshing take on the channel as well. Maybe it's just me experiencing it by myself, but I'm really liking how things are going in terms of the content I'm producing. I just wish I was producing more of it, and that's what I'll be working on this year, is trying to make more. So there you go. There's the yearly update that I always do. A bit more serious and contemplative this year, I guess, or reflective anyways. It was a lot more reflective than normal. That's the way things go, huh? Also, I couldn't not mention Anime Matsuri 2021 this year was amazing. It was such a great time. Again, those videos are in the works. I'm excited to share those with you. So there you go. I'm gonna have to stop the recording just because, first of all, the video's gone on too long and I'm getting sick again, so I don't know what the heck's going on, but I'm still here for you guys, okay? I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna do my best to not go on hiatus. At least one upload a month. That's the goal. That doesn't sound like a lot, but that's the goal. That's the best I can offer, and at least it won't have to like put myself in a position where I go away forever again, like when Godzilla vs. Kong came out. I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm just not. I know I'm gonna lose the next 2 months. I already know I'm losing every single weekend for the next 2 months, and I'm determined not to let that get in my way of uploading. There you go, guys. This is the longest yearly update I've ever done. I might never do one this long again. Pelmankin and I really thank you for the support. Again, huge shout out to the patrons. I'll do a more official Patreon video as soon as I get into my new office. Hey, that's right. I'm getting a new office. It's not this setup. Totally different thing. It's something that'll be much healthier for me to work at. It should help with my sickness a lot, and that will be sweet. This, as well as a couple, there's like 3 other videos that I need to record in this room, and once those are recorded, probably by the end of this week, I'll be out of this room. That's what I'm looking forward to. All right. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys next time for the next one. Huge thank you to all the patrons on Patreon. D-Man, out.